existed. But Jesus and his 12 disciples, that's the sun with 12 zodiac signs. The 4 Gospels, the 4 seasons. Look at the halos, a sun's burning behind their heads. That's why he's the light of the world, the risen Savior, the Son of God. But walking on water, that's the reflection of the sun on the sea. What's more, 7 days are 7 classical planets. Sunday is a sun day, Passover lamb. The sun crossing into Aries in spring, bringing warmth and new life. And that amen at the end of every prayer, it's an Egyptian sun god. Even Judas betraying Jesus is astrological. J for Judas equals Scorpio. Yes, when the sun hits Scorpio, it falls into winter. The sting in the back, the Judas the backstabber. But on December 22nd, the sun dies on the Southern Crux constellation. 3 days motionless, then rises north again on the 25th. That's why Christmas Day is known as the birth of the sun.
At this point, the only question you have to ask yourself is, why do the donut munching Bible thumpers always get it wrong? Why are they so dumbed down to the bone marrow? There's only one reason: because they are incoherent, brainwashed scumbags that don't keep an open mind. How many times do we have to get a ritual correct for them to see they're not using the Bible, they're not using the Quran, they're not using the Torah, they're not using the Talmud, they're using the fucking calendars every goddamn time. After September ends on October 22nd, what day were we all looking at? November 13th. Not every day like the rapture retards, the lowest form of dirtbags in our society. We are looking at November 13th. November 13th was Shezvan 22, 222. And exactly on that day, the government votes. When it turned November 13th in most of the world, on the night of November 12th in Babylon, was November 13th in Israel, they open up the government with 222 votes. And what does that say up there? 5371. 8. 5 plus 3 is 8. 7 plus 1 is 8. When the DeLorean hits 80 miles an hour, you're going to see the raptards freak the hell out. Then I said, watch November 20th. November 20th was the day 829, Shezvan 29. November 20th, 5 trillion were wiped out from the market in 4 hours. The 4th biggest market move in history. Exactly on November 20th. Did anything happen on the 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th night? No, on November 20th. After that, I said, all right, there's a 222 on November 22nd, too obvious, but I kept saying it's too obvious. Nothing happened November 22nd. Obviously, it's too obvious. November 26th was our great and terrible 926. You have to have that day. It was the Julian of November 13th, 222. And what happened November 26th? As Anna pointed out, enter the fucking dragon. November 26th, 926. And what did they report here that she posted? They reported on that day that toll rises to 128. The infamous leave the world behind 128. When is 128? 128 is obviously on our next watch date that you'll see in a second. But bottom line is 128, and this happened exactly on November 26th. Did multiple hundreds of people die in Hong Kong any other day in a major building fire? Did multiple soldiers get shot outside the White House on any other day besides November 26th? And the White House went on lockdown the exact day we had all 3 dates. 3 major dates. I had watch dates in November, and every one of those watch dates produced a ritual. What did the Bible thumping fuckfaces say? What did they say? Nothing's gonna happen, man. Just nothing's happening. Because they're a bunch of thumb sucking, donut munching fuckfaces. They are losers. They're scumbags. They're dog shit. They're screwballs. They are brain dead. They believe in the sun. They are sun worshippers because they can't see anything. Why should you listen to them? Because you might be an idiot. That's the only reason you listen to sun worshippers, because you might be a mentally challenged retard. If you're not a mentally challenged retard, is why you watch these videos and you don't watch those other rapture fuckfaces, is because of the fact that these calendars have not let us down. Obviously, we're not Jesuits. I don't know where the big boom is going to be. I know when they're showing you. Obviously, they're showing you November 13th. November 13th was 222. And what are the odds? No, the government didn't open on any other day besides November 13th with a 222 vote. Are you, just that alone tells you should only be looking at these fucking calendars and not anything else. The biggest market move happened on this day, Elul 29. Right? What does Elul mean? Elul means 8, Elul means 12, and Elul means 6. What is Novem? Novem is 9, so that's a backward 6. So I said watch November 20th, and you had the fourth largest move. And then November 26th. November 26th was 926. I made more videos about September 26th than any other damn day in history in 2024. It was the Great 8 Day. And what are the odds? Did the rapture Bible thumping scumbags show you that? No. On that exact day, on September 26th, Florida gets hit with the hurricane and the biggest terrorist gets killed on exactly the date. And then after September 26th, I said watch October 21st. They pulled it on the Jewish October 21st, which was a few days later, and Israel hit Iran for the first time in history a month later. They didn't choose every other day like Barry Braindead and Fat Fuck Fletch, right? None of those scumbags. These people are losers. They are they have no brain. They are degenerate scum losers. I can't make that any more clear, obviously. So the question is, are you going to listen to a bunch of scumbag losers who haven't got anything right? Or are you going to look at these calendars? What happened on October 21st? After August 29th, after August 26th, I said the next date to watch is October 21st. Why October 21st? Because October 21st was Tishri 29, and then Anna found was National Apple Day. And the Julian of October 21st is obviously 88, right? 88 miles an hour. Right there. And October 21st, no other day since November 21st of 2024, on October 21st of 2025, Putin shoots off a nuclear missile, an ICBM test, right there on that very day. No other day besides that day, right there. You have to have this day. They're using these damn calendars. So what's the point? The point is, if you want to know what date they're going to blow shit up, the next high watch day, you look at a calendar. You don't look at the incoherent Bible, Torah, or Quran. You don't listen to the bunch of rapture retards who choose every day of the week by looking up at the moon and the sun and the stars, and they're lost in outer space because they're degenerates, they're losers, they're donut munching faggots is what they are. So you can listen to the faggots, or you can look at these calendars, right? So what day is the last page of the Torah read? It's read on Shimshat Torah, October 15th. What happened October 15th? The last page of the Torah is read. And exactly on October 15th, South Park comes up with an Antichrist episode using this guy Peter Thiel. And what are the damn odds? What are the damn odds? They show a calendar in the damn Antichrist, and he says the Antichrist is coming. And what day does he point to? He points to the 3rd. It's a Wednesday. December 3rd just happens to be a Wednesday. We know nothing's going to happen December 3rd, but December 3rd is a Wednesday. And what other date does he point to? They circle this date, but the pen is exactly on the 18th. So if we look at December 3rd, which is a Wednesday. What date is that? That's Kislev 13. What does Kislev mean? 9. What does November mean? It means 9. 9/13. What are the odds that the government open up exactly on that day? 9/13, right? But what is the Julian of Kislev 13? Obviously it's Kislev 26, which is the 18th. So what are the odds that they have? He's pointing to the 3rd of December, and then the pen is sitting right on the 18th, and he's talking about the Antichrist. And that show premiered exactly on the day the last page of the Torah is read, on Shimshat Torah, the exact date in 2023 that Israel got attacked, the exact damn day. So why do they always show you the 222? The reason they show you the 222, and we don't know that until the 222 passes and we have that date as a high watch date, is because the 222 date is the 13th, 9/13, the Julian of 9/26. Everything happens on 9/26. There is no bigger ritual that can happen besides New York getting nuked than multiple buildings set on fire and some Afghani fake ritual happening outside the White House where multiple U.S. soldiers got killed outside the White House and the White House goes on lockdown on the exact day we had. People in the comments are like, "Oh, you're a prophet." No, not a prophet. You have to read if anyone can read childish damn calendars, any scumbag can read these things. But the point is, these Bible thumping fuckfaces have no clue because they are degenerate monkeys. They are cockroaches. They have the brain capacity of a fucking gnat. So if we look at the day, December 18th, what is that day? That day is 9/26, right? But Jew calendars are 6 months apart. They've always used the mirror. That's why we're able to hit so many dates, so many rituals in advance. I don't pick every day of the week. Picked one day since August, 3 days since August 29th. And 3 out of those 4 days, there happened to be a massive mind-altering ritual occurring, historical ritual that they ran headlines on days after it occurred, such as the soldiers getting killed and the Hong Kong burning, right? So the point is, what is that day? 9 minus 6 is 3. So that day is 326. And what are the damn odds that Morgan Freeman, God, who plays God in all the movies, is wearing 326, the exact day on December 18th? And what are the damn odds that the word Manhattan nuke is between the lines in this article from when? 326 in 2014 for mainstream media. And what's that say? The timestamp? 214. 2-14. When did the song The 21st Night of September release? September 21st. When that release? Exactly on November 18th. Of all damn days. If you go to November 21st, 9/21 in 2024, what is that exact day? 11/18, the exact day that every headline throughout the entire planet Earth was Putin shooting off a missile or a nuclear capable missile. Every single headline on that exact damn day. And what did Trump say? Trump said November 5th will be the most important day in history. What's 13 days prior to November 21st? It's November 8th, right there, 9/5. Exactly on November 8th, every headline was about Trump-Iran assassination. I said, watch that day. I didn't pick every day. I said, after October 26th, I said, watch this day, November 8th. It's going to be all about Trump-Iran assassination headlines. Go watch the video. I said the exact thing in every headline. I called out the exact damn headline just by using these damn calendars. And what did Trump say? Trump said February 15th, let all hell break loose. When was February 15th in 2025? I said it was right here on the 13th, and I said watch February 26th. Everything's going to be about goat and dogs, Lupercalia. Every headline you're going to see on February 26th is going to be about goat and dog sacrifice. And that exact day, every single headline was about the goat of movie coaches, Gene Hackman, and his dog being sacrificed and dying on that exact day. Literally, did any autistic lamb, Dr. Barry Braindead, Fat Fuck Fletcher, any of these fucking losers, did any of these losers tell you that? No, because they're scumbag losers, right? So the point is that these calendars are what's telling you that. And what did they say? What did they say? February 15th, right here. And when was that day? That was 5/17. And what's 5/17? 5/17 is the exact day World War III begins. Stop being a dumbass. Look at the damn calendar, and then we can all figure it out together. It's 5/17, the exact day Trump said on February 15th, all hell breaks loose. And what does Shabbat mean? Shabbat means 5, and Shabbat means 11. 11/17. Okay, so if you go to the 17th on the Torah calendar, February 17th, on the Torah calendar, what is that day? Right there. That day, right there on the Torah calendar, is exactly the day. Let's look together. February 17th is exactly the day. 12, see the 12, 12:18 precisely, exactly 12:18 on the damn dot is February 17th. So once again, I'll say it slowly. February 15th was 11/17, right, on this calendar. So what's the 17th? What was February 17th on the other calendar? That's how they twist it. On the other calendar, February 17th was exactly the day, the 18th, 12:18 precisely on February 17th, right? 2/17, the day the flood began in the Jesuit written pen Bible. But what was the second hottest date I've seen? March 18th. Why March 18th in 2024? Let's go to March 18th in 2024. On March 18th, the Julian of March 18th was obviously March 5th, right? If we go to March 5th in 2024, the Julian of March 18th, right here, 128, Adar means 12, and Adar means 6, 86 out of time. So if we go to March 18th, the Julian of that day is obviously right here, 12/25, Christmas. And what happened on March 5th? Every celebrity did the vow of silence ritual. John Kahn uploads a video on March 5th, and the thumbnail of the video is exactly with his hand over his lips. Exactly, right here on March 5th, where he says major announcement. He does the vow of silence, and every celebrity that day were posting pictures with the vow of silence symbolism on March 5th. Obviously, they're trying to tell you something without telling you. March 5th was exactly the day, 12/25, Christmas, right? And then March 18th. If we go to the date 3/18 in the year 2024, where all the codes were at in 2024, we go to June month 3, which is our month May, but we go to June month 3, and we go to the date 3/18. What is that day? What the hell is that day? That's 3/9, June 3rd. March 18th, June 3rd, the same exact day. And what was on June 3rd? June 3rd was Pentecost, like in the movie Knowing. And when was the movie Knowing? The movie Knowing had a symbolism drawn on the desk that said the date 5/15, and they said Pentecost. 3/6, sixes are nines. They're pointing right to this day, 3/18. Why the hell are they pointing to 3/18? Because December, the number we're in, we're currently in month 9. Technically, December means 10, but because we came out of a leap year, we're still in month 9, right? September. That's why you got all the September songs and September 21st songs and the rest of it. So 9 minus 6 is 3. 3/18 is exactly the date when on December 18th. December damn 18th is the day. 3/18 right there. And that's the connection to the movie. Knowing, right there, 5/15, scribble it on the desk. And this is why the Simpsons show you 5/18 and 3/15 right there. And when was 5/18? It was on July 18th. July means 5. And what was that day? On July 18th, it was 10/22. So you use your brain, unlike the brain the rapture fuckfaces don't have. And you go to July 18th, what is that day? It's 10/22 and 4/22. So then you go to October 22nd, and you have that as a high watch date. What happened on October 22nd? Nothing. But you go to October 22nd and 21st, because July 17th was obviously 10/21, the emoji on your phone, World Emoji Day. And what is that day? That's 10/29, right? 10/21, 10/22. That day right there is 10/29. They use are the Gentile month 10 and the 29th date. So what do? You go to the date on exactly December 18th, the only date we see in December. You go to December 18th, and what is that date? That's 10-6. This is why Donnie Darko in 2024 connected to only one day, which was October 26th. That is your 1 year warning to October 26th, which is December 18th. You got to use your damn brain. Donnie Darko only connects to one day. His calendar, his arm, everything connects to that day. So why do they show you that Doomsday is on September 24th? September 24th, nothing was the same. The reason on September 24th, nothing will be the same. When is September 24th? September 24th is exactly on December 16th. December damn 16th. We know they're not going to pull anything on December 16th, right? So you go to December 16th and look at that day. It's Kislev 26. They're twisting calendars. So if they tell you September 24th, they're never going to do it on this 924 date. They're going to twist it, and they're going to use December 16th as 926. And what is that day? What did Anna show you in her post? 128 dead in Hong Kong. 128 right there. 1028 right there. Leave the world behind. And remember that 1028 girl, the 1028 girl, exactly 1,028 days after they posted that, the 1028 girl, the day was March 28th. If you go to March 28th, what happened on March 20th? The only day in March, I said, watch March 28th, without even knowing about the 1028 days. I said, watch March 28th. March 28th was the exact day that there was a 7/7 earthquake. Nothing happened on Pi Day. Nothing happened on 3/22 fat fuck Steve Fletcher's fucking day. Any faggot. None of those days. The only thing that happened was exactly on 3/28. And when is 3/28? Obviously, it's Kislev 28 right here. It's 3/28. This is why you leave the world behind on the 18th, right there. And what is the date? What is the damn date on 3/18? On 3/18, it's 5/26 and 5/27, right? March 18th, 5/26, clear as day. When was Bye Bye Miss American Pie released? Exactly on 5/26. And if you go to the date right here on December 18th, and you count from how many days is it from Shimshat Torah? How many damn days is it from Shimshat Torah? The last page of the Torah is read. The last page of the Torah is read exactly on this day, on Shimshat Torah, October 15th. The Jewish calendars traditionally have 29 or 30 days. From October 15th to December 18th is 65 days. What is the 65th day of the year? Use your head. What is the 65th day of the year? The 65th day of the year is exactly on March 5th. March damn 5th, right? And if you take it from Bereshit, what does Bereshit mean? Bereshit means in the beginning. And Bereshit was exactly on October 18th. October damn 18th was in the beginning. If you go from October 18th to December 18th, obviously using Jewish days, that's 60 days. And what was 60 days ago? Well, obviously March 5th is 65 days ago from Shimshat Torah. From October 18th, it's exactly March 1st, right? March 1st is what it is. So from March 1st, here, I'll show you. So from October 18th to December 18th is 60 days. What is the 60th day of the year? March 1st. 60 Jewish days. March 1st. And what day is March 1st? Obviously, it was a Saturday. And what is that day? It's 12 Adar 1, 12-1, 121 gigawatts. Right damn in your face. Not only do we have Back to the Future that says October 26th, the exact day on 18th, right here is 1026. It says actually October 26th. In Back to the Future, 1026. What is the Julian of the 18th? Well, what's 13 days prior to December 18th? It's obviously December 5th. 9/5, November 5. That's why Back to the Future shows 9/5 and it shows Oct 26. This is why Terminator Judgment Day is Oct 29, 829, right there. And if you go to the Chinese calendar will tell you that December 18th is the date October 29th, right? And what is it on this calendar? It's the 26th, the 20-6 right here. And it's October 29th when all the market crashes occur. When did the market crash in 2001 occur? It occurred exactly on Elul 29, 929, 1229. When is Father Pike's birthday? Their leader. When is God's birthday? God is Father Pike. Jesus is Pike. That's who that is. 1229. His birthday is exactly on the day, December 18th, December 29th, right there. And that's why Blondie shows the calamity starting on December 29th, right there. It's a Thursday, right? But when did the two Jewish temples burn? The two Jewish temples burn exactly on the 9th of Av. Av means 5, so it's 9/5. Remember the 5th of November. Trump said that will be the most important day in history with the timestamp of 11/08/118 right here. And that's what they're showing you, the 18th, 1018/118. Exactly. What are the odds that the 5th, the Julian of the 5th is exactly that day, and it's connected to Father Pike's birthday. That's why on November 1st of 2024, the YouTube had a birthday cake right there. And then November 10th, because 0 is not a number, November 10th, which was a Saturday, on November 10th, Saturday Night Live had a whole skit about happy birthday to Father. They were giving the Father, and it was in Eagles. They were wearing Eagles jersey. And where's the Father from? Philadelphia, the Liberty Bell, right? So the point is, when was the New York quake? The New York quake was on April 5th. Does anyone remember that? No, because they're a bunch of degenerate fucking losers. April 5th of 2024. If you go to April 5th of 2024, April 5th of 2024, that day was exactly, what is that day? On April 5th, it's 12/26. And when was the fake eclipse? Exactly on April 8th, it was 12/29. What is the exact day on December 18th? It's 12/26 and 12/29, right in your face. When did the Jewish temples burn? They burned on the saddest day of the year, in the 9th of Av. The 9th of Av, 1,000 years apart, on the same damn day. So when do you think America is going to burn? On September 11th. When is September 11th? You go to September 11th of 2025. Let's go to September 11th of 2025. September 11th of 2025 just happens to be the day Elul 18. What does Elul mean? Elul means 12. So every Jew on the planet, when they write the biblical date, when they write the Hebrew date on December 11th, they wrote the date 12/18. The Jew two temples burn on the same day. When do you think America burns? Exactly on September 26th, the Great 8 Day, 12/18. Do you understand how they twist it now? That's why the rapture retards, their brain is too small and they're full of high fructose corn syrup from eating too many donuts and drinking too much and smoking weed, that they can't figure this out. That's why they choose every day of the week, because they're a bunch of sun worshipping fucking losers right there. You got to use your head. And if you think it's derogatory to call those people losers, well, that's what they are. They're a bunch of scumbag pieces of shit, because they didn't tell us any of this, even though they've been looking at this since the day they were born, looking for this fake fucking rapture fairy tale. Fucking faggots. So if you're not pissed off at them, well, I'll be pissed off at them for you, because they have led us all astray. Dana, the dumbass, fat fuck Fletcher and his donut eating fat fucking ass, and then obviously autistic lamb. The raptures every day, they're gonna float away. We're out of here, guys, we're out of here. Nobody's out of anywhere. Nobody's coming in to save your stupid ass right there. The only thing that's gonna happen is on December 18th, millions of dead bodies in the street. And what did Kent Christmas tell you?
God dropped this in my spirit yesterday. Judgment must begin in the house of the Lord. But it does not mean that a whole bunch of Christians that love God are getting ready to be wiped out. It means don't worry about it when judgment begins in the house of the Lord. He said there are two events that are going to take place. He said, I am going to loose a destroying angel. This is a physical event that's going to take place prophetically in the earth. And God is going to loose a judgment in the house of the Lord. Every wolf in sheep's clothing, every hireling, every false prophet, every practicing homosexual that stands on the platform and plays music and stands and hides their sin. Listen, this is not to those that are struggling and love God, but to every believer, so-called, that practices sin. And they say, God doesn't know. I've been doing this for 20 years. I've got it hid, and I'm going to stay in the house of the Lord. He said, my house is not going to be a den of thieves. It's going to be a house of prayer. And the Lord said, I'm going to send a destroying angel to the United States of America and to other nations. Judgment is going to begin in the house of the Lord. But he said it's not going to stay there. It's going to hit the political realm, the media realm, the Hollywood realm, the sports realm, the entertainment realm, and everything that has some God stood and looked at God and told God, we don't bow down. God said, watch me.
And exactly on the night of July 3rd, it says July 4th, but on the night of July 3rd, the Texas dam broke. Right there, the water broke right there, and it was a top story. When was Kent Christmas telling you that judgment begins in the house of the Lord? When did they play that message everywhere? When did Bo Peloni play that message? On July 3rd. Everything they pointed to was July 3rd. When did the Forever Purge release? On July 3rd. Why July 3rd? Why July 3rd? Because July means 5-3, right there, just like March 5th. And what is the Julian? It's 3/18. Do you understand? July 3rd is exactly our December 18th day. Over on November 20, after all the massive rituals that occurred on November 26th, they're pointing you to 926 right there. July 3rd. Use your brain. It's 5/3. That's why they're giving you the July 3rd date. This is why the Jew temples burn on the same day, 12/18. If you don't know anything else, that's all you have to know. But 9/26, the Great 8 Day. That's why there's multiple songs called the 8 Day. That's why there's a nuclear documentary that released on September 24th of 1984 called the 8 Day, about a nuclear documentary from BBC. Why the hell do you think, why would you call a nuclear documentary the 8 Day? Use your brain. Because the 8 Day is Shimshat Torah. And when is September 24th? In 2024, it was 826, October 26th, right? And what day are we looking at? We're looking at the exact day on 926. That's how they twisted it. 826 in 2024 was Tishri. Because it was a leap year, it was Tishri, right? And Tishri was 926. This is why they had the Florida hurricane. And then on the Julian of September 26, they had a second Florida hurricane. This right here, there is no date to look at but December, the night, the mid, somewhere in the afternoon or late night into December 18th. November 13th, massive ritual. November 20th, massive ritual. November 26th, mind-blowing ritual with multiple soldiers killed. And if that wasn't enough, they killed hundreds of people in Hong Kong by lighting multiple buildings on fire. And they said initially 128 dead. Come on. So if we establish that March 5th, exactly the date on March 18th, December 18th, if you go to March 5th, if you count from Shimshat, but if you count from Bereshit, what is that day? March 1st. So the 28th is a Friday, March 1st is a Saturday. The 28th is a Friday, March 1st is a Saturday. If you go to The Simpsons Taco Tuesday episode about an earthquake happening, when was that? That little calendar in the background, look at that. The 28th is a Friday, the 1st is a Saturday. What is the only month with 28 days? It's February. And what are the odds? February 28th and then March 1st, right there. Exactly the calendar of 2025. That's how they twist it. They even hide it in the calendars. They're not going to give you the exact date like December 21st, like fat ass flesh fuck that doesn't have a brain is choosing, right? They're not going to give you that. They're going to hide it. They're hiding everything, just like they said February 15th. They know February 15th is connected to December 18th. It's obvious. I just showed it to you. And December 18th, right there, connected to 926, November 26th, connected to October 21st. What is the date on October 21st? It's 10/28, the exact day on December 18th. And that's why they tell you the gates of hell open on 9/23, 3/26 backwards, and they give you doomsday September 24th. September 24th is clear as day. September 24th is this December 16th. December 16th is the 26th. When's the 26th? It's obviously on December 18th. Right there, they're going to hide every single thing, especially when all the rapture fucking degenerates went ballistic on September 23rd of 2025. All of us knew nothing was going to happen on September 11th or September 23rd or any of these September dates, right? Nothing's going to happen on those dates. They're hiding it. They're not going to give it to you and then pull it on that day, you dumbasses. You rapture, retard, Bible thumping fucking clowns. And what do we say? That March 18th was June 3rd, as you just saw. And exactly, what is the timestamp? It's 6/8. When is 6/8? Just showed it to you, right? So bottom line is what happened? Nashville the music died exactly on Christmas Day. When did the song Christmas at Ground Zero release? It released on April 23rd. If you go to the year 2024 and you go to 10/23, right? Look at that 10 up there. 10 minus 6 is 4. 4/23. What is that day? December 26th. Christmas at Ground Zero. Why is Christmas on December 18th in 2024? In 2024, if you go to 10/29, the exact day, the exact lunar day on December 18th, if you go to 10/29, remember December means 10, you go to 10/29, what is that day? It's the 28th, right? And if you go to the 28th, in 2024, what is that day? It's Christmas right there. The 28th of December is Christmas in 2024. Why are they using 2024? That's your 1 year warning. I don't know, but they're using October 26th of 2024. They're telling you Merry Christmas and Happy Halloween. When was Halloween? Well, if 6s or 9s, let's go to Halloween. Halloween was exactly on 10/29. Merry Christmas, Happy Halloween only connects in 2024 to the date October 26th. Everything is December 18th. Ever since you can't pass up, obviously, November 26th. They could have easily pulled it on November 26th. What do? And when did Ryan Garcia tell you that earthquakes and the rest of it? On June 6th. And look at that timestamp, 12/22. Are you kidding me? When is 12/22? Just showed it to you. October 22nd, which is the 28th. That's how they hide it from the degenerate fucking losers. June 6th. When is June 6th? In 2024. June 6th in 2024 is exactly on 3/28. Right there. When is the next 3/28 on the board? It's actually June 6, 2024. Look at that date, 3/28. June 6. What is the exact date on December 26th? On December 18th, I mean. What is the exact date on December 18th? It's Kislev 28. What does Kislev mean? It's 3/28. Even Ryan Garcia connects to this date. Obviously, he connected to November 26th, and that's why we got those massive damn rituals. And what are the September 21st lyrics? Right here. Now, December found the love that we shared in September. What the holy hell does that say? We are in the month of December, and what is that? Month 9. September and December on the same damn flippin' month. Get the hell out of town. Are you kidding me right now? December 18th is the big boom day. They're going to pull a ritual on that day. It's going to be likely the Iran nuke ritual finally. November 26th, seal the deal. November 13th, seal the deal. November 20th, seal the deal. And what happened on October 26th of 2025? October 26, 2025, Putin says Russia successfully tests his nuclear power cruise missile right there on October 26 with a timestamp of 3:17 Eastern time, that's Central. So 3:17, the exact day.
Let's fucking go, bro!
Yes, baby, yes!